Ladies and gentlemen, picture this. The roar of history echoing through time, the spirit of a legend that refuses to die, and the rebirth of a name that defined the golden age of motorcycling. Matchless. The word itself still rings like thunder in the hearts of true riders. Today, we are not just unveiling a motorcycle, we are igniting a revolution. The 2026 Matchless Silver Hawk 600 is not simply an evolution of the past. It is the future disguised in steel, fire, and freedom. Close your eyes and imagine the road stretching endlessly before you. The silence breaks, not with a whisper, but with a howl, 600 cubic centimeters of engineering mastery erupting in a symphony of controlled chaos. This is not an ordinary engine. This is the rebirth of the world's first V4 motorcycle, reborn with precision, tuned with fury, and sculpted with passion. The Silver Hawk 600 doesn't just ride, it rules. Every twist of the throttle is a heartbeat synced with your own. Every gear shift is a reminder that the world belongs to those who dare. For years, the motorcycle world has begged for something different, something bold, something uncompromising. And Matchless has answered. The Silver Hawk 600 carries forward the DNA of its legendary 1931 ancestor, but this is not nostalgia, it is reinvention. Lightweight aerospace-grade aluminum meets carbon composite elements, shedding unnecessary weight while amplifying agility. The frame is sculpted for strength yet tuned for flexibility, ensuring you cut through corners like a blade through silk. Power. You want power. The 2026 Silver Hawk 600 gives you 95 horses of pure rebellion, but what makes it extraordinary is not just the numbers, it's the delivery. A V4 engine unlike anything in its class, balanced to perfection, roaring to life with explosive torque at low RPMs yet screaming with adrenaline at the red line. This is not a machine that asks for permission. This is a machine that demands respect. Feel the instant surge, the kind of acceleration that makes highways feel like racetracks, the kind of control that makes mountains tremble beneath your wheels. But power without intelligence is chaos, and Matchless knows that mastery is more than speed. That is why the Silver Hawk 600 is armed with hidden strengths, technologies you do not see at first glance, but you feel with every ride. Adaptive ride modes that sense your terrain and your mood, whispering stability when you cruise and unleashing fury when you demand it. Cornering abs that reads your lean angle and keeps you locked in control. Traction systems so precise they feel like telepathy, letting you play with limits without crossing the line. And then there's the Matchless Smart HUD, a minimalist projection directly into your visor, giving you speed, navigation, and alerts without stealing your focus. Because true riders never take their eyes off the horizon. And what about endurance? The Silver Hawk 600 laughs at limits. With its optimized fuel injection system and EcoSport dual mapping, you can stretch your adventure further than you ever thought possible. Long rides no longer mean compromise. Comfort has been carved into every angle of the design. A seat sculpted for hours without fatigue, suspension that reads the road like Braille, and ergonomics that make man and machine a single entity. It is not simply designed for speed, it is designed for journeys. Then there is style. One glance at the Silver Hawk 600 and you know this is not just another motorcycle. It is a declaration. The iconic Matchless winged logo shines once again, sitting proudly on a body that merges vintage elegance with futuristic aggression. Curves where they matter, edges where they bite. LED matrix lighting cuts through darkness like a blade of pure white fire. Each detail is intentional, each surface sculpted not just to be seen, but to be remembered. This is a motorcycle that turns roads into stages, and every rider into a legend. And what about the cost of owning such power, such beauty, such a symbol? Matchless could have priced it as a jewel, a rare prize only for the elite. But the Silver Hawk 600 has been built for riders who live to ride, not just collectors who stare at garage trophies. With a launch price starting at $11,999, the Silver Hawk 600 is not just a dream, it is a reachable reality. A revolution within grasp, a piece of history you can own, a future you can command. But wait, let me share with you what lies beneath the skin, the secrets only revealed when you live with it. The hidden quick shifter, tuned for lightning-fast gear changes without ever rolling off the throttle. The stealth security system, locking not just the bike but the soul of the engine itself with biometric ignition, because this machine belongs only to you. The adaptive exhaust valve that changes its song depending on your throttle, whispering in the city, roaring on the open road. These are not gimmicks. These are matchless promises, heritage wrapped in innovation. Riding the Silver Hawk 600 is not transportation. It is transformation. It is the difference between existing and living. When you grip the bars, when the engine pulses beneath you, when the world blurs into streaks of light, you are no longer a commuter, no longer a passenger of life. You are a warrior of the asphalt, a pilgrim of freedom, a matchless rider. This bike is not for everyone. It does not beg for approval. It does not chase trends. It is not polite. It is proud. It was made for those who hear the call of the road as a song of destiny. For those who understand that a motorcycle is not just steel and fuel, it is a soul, a story, a heartbeat. The 2026 Silver Hawk 600 is not just another motorcycle in the market. It is a line in the sand, daring the world to cross it.
जियान को सजा देने के लिए गैजेट रोबोट कैमरा और ये है उसका एंटेना देखो अरे वो वहाँ पर है ठीक है
हे वहाँ पर कौन छुपा है बताओ
अरे नहीं चलो मेरे घर चलते हैं
मुझे लगा कोई है
क्या हमें उसे जोड़ना चाहिए
मेरे लिए ये बाएं हाथ का खेल है
हाँ, ये चल रहा है क्या हुआ आखिर ये शुरू हो गया
अब फिर दुनिया में शांति आएगी
मैं इस दुनिया का राजा हूँ
वो चला गया
अरे ये सब क्या हो रहा है अरे ये क्या कर रहे हो
वापस करो
वो गायब हो गया
हाँ और हमने उसे सही से जोड़ा था
वो हमारी बात ही नहीं सुन रहा है जरा सोच कर देखो जियान आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो जाएगा
मैं हूँ जियान
हमें कैसे भी उस रोबोट जियान पर ये कंट्रोल डिवाइस लगाना ही होगा दोस्तों ये तो रोबोट जियान आ गया भागो
मेरे शहर में आकर तुम मेरे ही लोगों के साथ जिद करोगे और तुम्हें लगा मैं शांत रहूंगा
वो यहाँ क्यों आया है मैंने उसे यहाँ फोन करके बुला लिया है मुझे लगा रोबोट जियान के लिए असली जियान लगेगा
वैसे तुम अच्छा मुकाबला कर रहे हो
तो हम पकड़े गए